Hi, everybody. I'm Tim Donnelly, voice of the Charlotte Rush. We're in the coach's office on this Wednesday, February the 5th. It's our Rush Midweek Report. And I'm with Trevor Jewell, head coach and general manager of the Charlotte Rush Premier. And Trevor, again, Potomac Patriots this past weekend. We split with them. Had a tough game on Saturday, but the Rush was still in it all the way, just losing narrowly 3-2. Talk about what went right and what went wrong for us that night.
Well, I mean, I can't really say much went right. Unfortunately, we got too far on the offensive side of the game. They were beating us up ice as far as neutral zone regroups. 4-on-4, we weren't very good, and unfortunately, our D zone wasn't very good either. And they made us pay when they had to, which, Potomac, they got some good players over there. They got guys that can finish. They keep playing. They play the right way, and they keep coming at you, and they don't stop. So kudos to them for sticking to their game plan. They executed their game plan perfectly. We got away from ours, and unfortunately, it hurt us. And when we get away from our game plan, it shows that we're not the best team in the world. And unfortunately, too many times this season we've gotten away from our game plan, and it hurts us and ends up biting us in the end. And like I said, kudos to Potomac. They brought it to us. They played well, and they finished when they needed to. And unfortunately, we didn't finish when we needed to. I mean, 50 shots and 2 goals is unacceptable. And unfortunately, their goalie played good, but we made him look good too. Too many one-and-done opportunities. Not enough people driving the net, going home and driving home rebounds and things like that. Our power play didn't step up. Our PK struggled a little bit. So, there's a lot of things that went wrong, and again, we were the product of our own demise, I think.
On the positive side, Trevor, really good to see Ruslan Abyanov get a goal, and I thought Gino's goal was a real snipe.
Yeah, both of those guys. I mean, Abyanov beats a couple guys up ice and then goes bar to bar to score a goal, top shelf, so that's really nice and a highlight, obviously. But, Gino walking the circle, which we saw in video and we knew it was going to be available, does it and then scores a goal. But, unfortunately, the rest of the guys need to step up and put goals in the net too. I mean, it can't just be those two guys. Abby's been very, very good for us as of late, and, Gino's been consistent for us all season. But, my top guys weren't there, and unfortunately, it hurt us.
Well, the Rush dropping that game, but coming back huge on Sunday, a big 6-0 win over Potomac. Jack Rydell in net got the shutout. And Trevor, you always preach about the Rush playing a 60-minute game. I thought that was pretty close to a 60-minute game all season long. We seemed to go pretty much wire to wire, I thought.
Yeah, I thought we played pretty well. I mean, with the exception of all the penalties we took, and just couldn't find a way to stay out of the box with stick penalties, whether it's an elbow, something like that. It doesn't matter, but we got to stay out of the box. That's been something we've been trying to preach on all year, and unfortunately, it's still hurting us. And we can't afford that to come playoffs. We got to stay disciplined and make sure we don't take any more penalties. And Jack saved us a few times, played phenomenally well. Like he has for a while now. And, our guys made him pay when we needed to. I would have liked to see us have a better second period, but, third period we stepped up and scored a few goals there at the end. But unfortunately, we can't wait that long to really put a team, seal a team's fate. So, but again, I thought we played very well, start to finish. I'd like to see us clean up the penalties.
Okay, so we have a big game this weekend. 2 big games coming up then against the Richmond Generals. And so again, Trevor, we've split the 4-game season series so far, but wow, it's always a battle with these guys. And I would imagine with all that's on the line this weekend, it's going to be playoff type hockey for sure.
Yeah, it will. Again, we got to keep our emotions in check, stay even keel, and make sure that we don't get caught up in a game where it's back and forth and penalty after penalty. So we can't get caught up in that stuff. We got to focus on us and make sure we stick to our game plan, which is getting pucks and bodies to the net, getting everything north, moving the puck, and being loud and being physical and all that kind of stuff. But biggest thing for me is discipline. We can't get caught up into the Richmond game and stuff after the whistle, and we just got to make sure we play whistle to whistle and get back to the bench and get changes and make sure we have fresh legs at all times. We do that, and I think we'll be just fine. But, again, it's the stuff between the whistles that really bothers me, and that's what's going to get us caught up and let them hang around.
All right, and so again, the Rush will still need a win or two to clinch first place. Just 4 regular season games remaining. Trevor, final comment. Boy, Jack Rydell just looks like he's seeing the puck like it's a beach ball right now. He's really dialed in, and, man, it couldn't come at a better time, could it?
No, I mean, he's been our rock all year. He's been a kid that, since day one he came in and he worked his way into the lineup. He's battled for everything he's gotten. He's a testament to what this program's able to do for people, and we're very excited to have him committed to school and have him ready to go and go into SUNY Cortland. But I know now it's all business for him, and now it's, it's gut check time, and he's ready to go for postseason. But, he's mentally engaged, and he's really playing well and seeing the puck right now.
All right, so an exciting weekend of hockey with one of our big rivals, the Richmond Generals, coming in. It's the final home series for the Rush this season. The playoffs will be starting in Richmond, and then hopefully a trip to Boston coming up. I know Jeff Loebman and Trevor, you guys will have the guys ready this weekend, and we look forward to a couple of exciting games.
Yeah, they will be. Thank you.
All right, Trevor Jewell, head coach and general manager of the Charlotte Rush Premier. And again, real quick, we take a look at those standings right now, and you see the Rush with 61 points. Hampton Roads in the second spot with 56, Richmond with 53. And let's also take a look at the scoring right now. Jimmy O'Kane now perched at the top with 44 points. Ilya Grekov's in the second spot, and Artem Mikhailov also up there too. Two of the Rush D-men up in the two of the three top spots. You can see the rest of the guys right there. And as we look at our goaltending stats right now too, you see the same thing. Jack Rydell, his goals against keeps going down. Save percentage keeps going up. Luke Fox played a game this past weekend and only yielded 3 goals. And, of course, Dawson Carley played with the Elite this weekend, and you can see their numbers as well. All right, Rush and Richmond this coming weekend. The Premier will face it off around 8 o'clock on Saturday, and then on Sunday it will be approximately 12:15. We look forward to those games on Hockey TV, and of course go to our Rush social media platforms, our Rush website, our Rush YouTube channel, and the Charlotte Rush, or I should say the United States Premier Hockey League website for a wealth of information on the Rush and the USPHL. So thanks so much for joining us for our Wednesday, February the 5th midweek report. Thanks to Shane Hemmer for running our camera. And I'm Rush play-by-play announcer Tim Donnelly. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.